On this week's episode of 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way, let's just start with the dumpster fires, James and Tata. I'm so happy we have them this season because it gives me something to look forward to laugh at, to enjoy, and just to feel good about my own life. So James is finally in Indonesia, and they get a hotel room for the first few days before going to her parents' house so they can be close to each other, obviously.
Obviously, we haven't seen each other in about a month, so we definitely want to be able to get really close, touchy each other.
Brother.
What was that? Why did he gesture like that and say Hong Kong? Anyway, she wants to visit her parents' house before going to the hotel so James can meet them. After that, they'll head to the hotel, then return to her parents' house. This is James's first time visiting her parents, so he's nervous. When they arrive, the house is a massive white building with tall pillars and a large balcony, which James calls the Indonesian White House. Her dad built it, but it's not finished yet. He shows James around the first floor, which seems to be designated for banana chips, and then they tour the unfinished rooms upstairs. Her mom is upset that James hasn't learned Indonesian, despite promising 5 years ago he would. He's only spoken a few words in the language so far.
Make it happen. I need to do it.
5 tahun yang lalu.
That was 5 years ago.
Too long. Too long.
So let's go over the 3 promises he made to her parents. 1, he would learn the language. 2, he would be a provider. And 3, he would give them grandkids. It doesn't seem like he's going to keep any of those promises. After visiting her parents, they head back to the hotel, hug, and do a bunch of other stuff. Who knows what exactly? The next morning, they talk about their first night together and how great it was. But James mentions that he didn't get much sleep because she spent the entire night annoying him.
Annoying is our word for making love. I don't like bidets.
So we learned that he doesn't like bidets because the last time he tried one, the water went up his booty and it made him feel a certain way. He said,
I had one bad experience, and that was enough to make me be like, never again.
I have a feeling that whatever he felt during that experience might have been more intense than he's letting on, and he's just not ready to talk about it.
It didn't wash my booty hole, it washed the insides of my booty hole. It hit my magic button.
You do your thing, right? And then done, use this, put it down, and spray it.
Brother.
What about the back side? How are you gonna get the back?
Open bigger, go back.
I got things down there. If I spray, it's gonna hit.
Hold it, stop.
Okay, so now I'm supposed to reach down, grab everything, pull it up, and then spray.
Yeah.
Oh, this is too much. There are some things you can do off camera and keep to yourselves, and this was definitely one of them. After their whole bidet situation, they head out to buy socks and underwear. I'm not sure with what money though, because they have none. No income, no jobs, no savings. James is still trying to figure out how he's going to make money, wondering if Tata's dad will pay him for working at the banana chip factory. But Tata's like, I already told you, James, you don't get paid when you work for family. He's already housing us, feeding us, and we don't have to pay bills or rent. So in exchange, we're going to work at the banana factory to help out. James starts panicking, realizing he really won't get paid, and he's got a $700 a month car payment looming over him. Their car broke down and it cost them $88,000 to fix it. So now they're on a $700 a month payment plan. And on top of that, the car isn't even paid off yet. They still have a car payment. They tried to sell the car, but it wouldn't sell. If his parents didn't despise him for screwing them over so many times, they might have helped him out. But since his entire family hates him, he's stuck with this massive car payment. They keep panicking, asking, what are we going to do? Tata suggests they tell her dad about moving there for advice. Why should her dad handle their issues? They're adults and should have sorted this out before arriving. James then asks when they should tell her parents, and she says tonight. He's frustrated wanting to relax a few days after just arriving? Oh my god, you don't have time to sip coffee. You need to find a job right now. James and Natalia should head back to the States immediately, get jobs and sort out their finances before even thinking about moving to Indonesia. Natalia can keep selling jewelry, but if James's parents are willing to take him back, you better get down on your knees and beg. First off, deal with the car loan or sell it, depending on the situation. If you need the car, figure out a solution. Then, save up enough for an emergency fund. At least 3 months of living expenses, ideally 6. I highly recommend using Rocket Money for this. Rocket Money will automatically transfer money from your bank account to your fund, and you can set up multiple funds with different goals and frequencies. Rocket Money also tracks your subscriptions, reminds you of upcoming charges, and even lets you cancel services within the app. If you want to budget, save, pay off debt, or just get a grip on your finances, go to rocketmoney.com. My thoughts to get started for free, or click the link below. Once you've sorted all this out, you can consider moving to Indonesia. And don't forget Jojo. Jojo needs its own budget too, so set up a separate fund for your dog. You're a mess right now, but it's okay. I was a hot mess too. I used to be a shopaholic. Remember that girl in the green scarf from Confessions of a Shopaholic? Yep, that was me. If I can turn things around from $16,000 in credit card debt from shopping and a minimum wage job, anyone can do it. In conclusion, life can sometimes throw tough challenges our way, but with a bit of planning and the right mindset, you can absolutely turn things around. James and Natalia might be struggling right now, but there's always hope if they stay persistent, make smart decisions, and focus on building a stable future. Whether it's paying off debt, saving for emergencies, or simply finding ways to navigate life's ups and downs, it all starts with the first step. Remember, everyone's journey is different, and if they can get through it, so can you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we can't wait to see you again in the next one. Stay tuned for more.